Hello and welcome to Dark Souls, a deep dive into the dark. I'm Dustin and this is Lions Maw Gaming. This time, we're going to be rocking the Iato plus 10, the Cadeus Kite Shield, with a Talisman in the left hand, and a Pyromancy Flame is the alternate on the right, with the Wanderer's Armor. And we're going to be rocking the Havel's Ring and Wolf Ring. Now, in between episodes, I have done a lot of grinding because we're going to be making some big purchases. I had to get a lot of souls and a few items. I wanted to grind up more humanity in between, so I had some more humanity. I wanted some more shards since I'm going to be doing upgrading. But here, I'll show you my two suggested paths for each of those. Alright, so there's going to be two things I'm grinding up. I'm grinding up humanity, and I'm grinding up large Titanite shards. Since I have an nearly infinite source of regular Titanite shards now, I no longer need to worry about them. But I'll figure I show off these two grinding methods to you guys since I'm going to be doing them anyways. To get regular large shards, you have two options. You can come to the depths where I am and have a Pyromancy Flame with you to speed it up. Even if it's level 1, you should be able to one-shot these guys with Combustion. And Combustion's a very cheap Pyromancy as well. So that's an option. Additionally, you could use stuff like Lightning Bolt. But these guys have a chance to drop them. Just like that. So you can make that run back to the bonfire. Or if you're also grinding humanity like me, you can then run over here and kill a bunch of rats if you don't die. And they all have a chance to drop humanity. The hard kind. So you kill that group of rats, and there's one right over here, if you so choose to kill it. There's just a big bunch of them down here. So if you want to, you are fully able to come get these. And then the other version of large Titanite shards I will show off in the next clip. Alright, and back in Blighttown, the run you're going to want to make to get a lot of large Titanite shards and green Titanite shards is you're going to head straight out from the bonfire, run across to the slug, just accept you're going to have poison. I highly recommend having the Rusted Iron Ring for this, otherwise this takes way longer than it would normally. Just kill off the slugs, and as you go around, each one of them has a good chance to drop a large shard, and they have a chance to drop a green shard, or additionally they have a chance to drop 5 green shards. So if you get yourself 5 green shards, if you want to have a fire or divine weapon, there you go. If not, it makes it very easy to have a bunch of like regular Titanite shards. Each one equates to 5, I believe. So as you transmute them with Framped. There we go, that's his name. I was struggling. I was like, Franz? I'm like, no, that's Fire Emblem. See, there you go, there's a shard. You just come all the way around, kill off these guys. One thing to note is that the item drops on these slugs are actually very hard to see, so pay some pretty close... Freaking wall. Pay pretty close attention to that. The easiest way is just to walk up to them, honestly. Like, this one has an item, you can barely tell. That one has an item, you can barely tell. So, just be observant. And there's this group. I don't believe there's any more items off these ones. Nope. And then you just run around the edge to the grouping over in front of the tree. And lastly, the one under the branch. And then you just run that cycle. It's a good way to get large Titanite shards. I would recommend having your weapon to +10 if you're using a standard weapon by this point before you enter Sen's Fortress. Otherwise, it's going to be a rough time for you. So, That's my advice. The game kind of expects you to have that level of weapon by that point. I can't go through there. Gotta go around. And 2 more over here. But that is my personal advice. And it's honestly not a bad idea as you reach Blighttown to do the same. But with that, that's going to be it for that. Let's head back to the bonfire where we left off. Alright, and now that we're back here, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to head right down here to Andre.
Well, hello again. You seem to be doing all right. Need anything forged?
And we're going to purchase his Crest of Artorias.
Don't get yourself no.
And the Crest of Artorias, if I can find it, should be right there. This crest opens a door in the Darkroot Garden sealed by ancient magic. The door leads to the grave of Sir Artorias the Abysswasser. Many adventurers have left for the grave, but none have returned, for they make easy prey for local bandits. With such dangers, the crest can do more harm than good in the hands of the uninitiated. Well, the next place we're going to be heading is actually down towards Darkroot Basin. So, I'll meet you guys back down there by where the Hydra was. And back down in the basin, the golems are still here, so we're going to take care of them really quick. They aren't too bad. I don't know where he's going. But, a few good two-handed slashes should take care of him, no problem. Sorry about that. Dogs are freaking out. I don't know why they are, but they are. And that's the power attack of the Iato in two hands. It has a very unique moveset. The one-handed one is very similar. But it's very unique for a weapon in general. The big drawback of katana weapons is that they have a really low durability. As you can see, it only has a durability of 80 versus like a longsword that has a durability of 200. And they are kind of heavy, but they're very good. So we're going to switch over to our Rusted Iron Ring again. And if we follow this path yet again, heading over by this waterfall, and walk back, there's another secret for us. Holy cow, that waterfall is loud. Yeah, if you just follow this edge here. Guess that should heal up. There's a gold golem back there. Let's take care of it. If you look very closely, you can tell that there's someone trapped in that top crystal. While he's walking over slowly, I'll give you a good look. There it is. As you can see, he's rather strong. Come on. No more AoEs, just fight me. Come on. There you go. Be very careful when you kill this golem to not use AoE attacks, because you will hurt this person. And you can potentially kill them.
So, 'tis thou who rescueth me. Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Ulyssil. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long. So, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Ulyssil, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee?
Yeah, it would.
My heartfelt thanks. I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature. If thou art in need, pray summon me from my signature. It seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
And then she disappears. And if we head back over here, as soon as we run the whole distance. And then if you quit the game and load it while you're over there, her summon signature will show up on this beach here, well, on the shore here. Oh, actually, I don't have to quit load. There it is. Maybe they fixed that in the remaster. But here's her summon signature. And you do not need to be human to summon her.
I am Dusk of Ulyssil. It is an honor to see thee again. I shall follow thine wishes.
Alright, let's get her gesture. It's a proper bow.
For a very long time, I was trapped within the crystal golem. From my home I was taken and banished to a plane of distortion. It was there that thou came to my rescue, long after I had relinquished all hope. So gleeful was I. My faith reneweth. The sorceries of Ulyssil differ from the magic of thine age. It is difficult to explain. Ulyssill's sorceries are, what doth one say? They're somewhat of an approximation. Thine sorceries are more straightforward, negating all but thyself. Dost thou not find some fascination in these discrepancies? The sorcery is only thine.
Alright. And we have some sorceries available to us that are unique. And a catalyst. We'll be purchasing all of this.
If thou art in need, pray summon me again. I only wish to be of some genuine assistance. May the flames guide thee.
Alright, let's go over that stuff. So we've got our normal sorceries, and then the sorceries of Ulyssil appear to be black and gold, as opposed to the usual blue. Hidden Weapon. Ancient sorcery of the lost land of Ulyssil. Turns right weapon invisible. Not a simple augmentation, making it dependent on the skill of the caster. An example of the capacity of Ulyssil sorceries to control light. Hidden Body. Ancient sorcery of the lost land of Ulyssil. Turns body nearly invisible. Although perfect invisibility is unachievable due to the risk of dissipation, the caster need only stand still for a moment to blend into environs with an astounding camouflage. And then we have Repair. Ancient sorcery of the lost land of Ulyssil. Repair equipped weapons and armor. This sorcery was part of the everyday life in Ulyssil. Its effects resemble repair powder, which must have found its way to the culture of this lost land. Cast Light. Ancient sorcery of the lost land of Ulyssil. Cast a bright light upon surroundings. This light-producing sorcery is elementary, but nonetheless demonstrates the achievements of mysticism of Ulyssil. Such magic has not been developed even in Vinheim. And then Chameleon. Ancient sorcery of the lost land of Ulyssil. Transform into something inconspicuous. A separate stealth spell from the hidden body. A skilled stealth sorcerer must be aware of his or her surroundings and of which objects are prime candidates for imitation. So that is those. Ulyssil Ivory Catalyst. Sorcery catalyst of a lost land of Ulyssil. Formed by enchanted white bark branches. The white bark boosts sorcery adjustment, but the sorceries of this lost land are gentle and not affected by intelligence. So there's that. And we're going to be using Homeward yet again to return to the bonfire. And from the bonfire, we're now going to make path to Firelink Shrine. But first, we are going to take a trip to the top of the bell tower. So I will meet you guys up at the top. Alright, and back at the top of the bell tower, we're going to enter in and talk to our good old buddy. The Pardoner himself.
Greetings, and welcome back. I am pleased to see thee preserving thine humanity.
And we had access to all of these. We've access to karmic justice, but we're here for the rings. And we'll snag a ring of sacrifice just in case.
Thou art welcome any time. It is only human to commit a sin.
And from him, we got those 3 rings. We got the bite rings. One of the infamous bite rings commissioned by Sir Arstor of Kareem. Despite the dreadful rumors surrounding its creation, this ring is an unmistakable asset in its ability to help prevent bleeding. One of the infamous bite rings commissioned by Sir Arstor of Kareem. Despite the dreadful rumors surrounding its creation, this ring is an unmistakable asset in its ability to help prevent poison. And then we have the Ring of Sacrifice. This mystical ring was created in the sacrificial rite of Velka, the goddess of sin. Its wearer will lose nothing upon death, but the ring itself will break. And if you'll notice, the Dusk Crown ring that we got earlier, this magic crown-shaped ring was granted to Princess Dusk of Ulasil upon her birth. The ring stone allows its wearer to cast additional magics, but at the cost of 1/2 HP. It speaks of Ulasil just like all those sorceries we just got. Perhaps they're connected. Alright, I will meet you guys down in Firelink now. And back in Firelink, we've got some people to talk to and purchase things from. Let's start with Petrus.
Oh, I'm sorry. Miracles, was it? Sometimes I lose myself. Pay me no mind.
And we can purchase Great Heal Excerpt from him. So we get that. We head over here.
Oh, hello. Well, you certainly are keeping at it. Myself, I'm fine. Let's get started straight away.
And he's got Heavy Soul Arrow, Great Soul Arrow, and Great Heavy Soul Arrow, along with 2 rings.
All right. That'll do it. That should help you on your journey. May we meet again.
And I believe we have enough.
Oh, hello there. I'm pleased to see you safe, as always.
Oh, we do not quite. We'll get Fire Orb.
Goodbye then.
One moment. We'll break some souls. Let's go with one of these. And then after that, let's go with, see how much one gives, I forget. 1,000, so I need one more. Come on. I should have gone the other way like I was. And actually, let's break 6 total then. There we go.
Oh, hello there. I'm pleased to see you, as always.
And we'll purchase Iron Flesh and Flash Sweat.
Pyromancy has it messes poor, and so
Alright.
goodbye then.
And one final stop. If you head up here, and you look over there, you'll see a familiar face from the depths. We're gonna go talk to him. Come on. I'll go deal with that guy so he doesn't throw any fire bombs at me. There we go. They're dealt with. So now if you just repeat the thing from the second episode, just run and jump, you can walk over and talk to him.
Aye, Shemai. I didn't expect to meet anybody here. I suppose great minds think alike, eh?
And he sells new things. And what we're here for is his master key. But he also sells his armor just like last time. But yeah, his new item is his master key.
Thank you. That was a fine trade. I have this funny feeling we'll meet again soon. And we'll make another fine trade, of course.
And let's go ahead and use his talk option.
I'm afraid I don't see anything here. Well, that is a shame, but no, come, not, they'll...
Alright, so let's go over what we got. Start off with the master key. This universal key opens any basic lock, tool of the trade for thieves, but in cursed lands of the undead, most doors are better left unopened. And we already read the Crest of Artorias. So, we have Great Soul Arrow, sorcery which improves upon Soul Arrow, Fire Strong Soul Arrow. At Vinheim Dragon School, the acquisition of this spell marks an an apprentice's coronation as a sorcerer. Heavy Soul Arrow. Soul sorcery emphasizing power. Fire Heavy Soul Arrow. A more powerful but also slower sorcery. Difficult to use due to its long cooldown and limitation on the number of castings. And it does actually have a pretty limited number of castings. Great Heavy Soul Arrow. Sorcery which improves upon the Heavy Soul Arrow. Fire Strong Heavy Soul Arrow. As difficult to use as Heavy Soul Arrow, but powerful enough to make it well worth it. Adored by certain sorcerers. And then I don't believe we got anything else from them, but we did get Fire Orb. Pyromancy, which improves Fireball, hurl Fire Orb. The flaming Fire Orb explodes on impact, causing fire splash damage and a spectacle which seems to symbolize the strength of the fire, manipulating pyromancers. The fire manipulating pyromancers. It's one thing. Flash Sweat. Pyromancy of Carmina, who harness the power of flame to actualize the inner self. Intense sweating reduces flame damage. Carmina, the most accomplished pupil of Salaman the Master Pyromancer, pioneered new directions for the art of pyromancy. And Iron Flesh. Pyromancy of Carmina, who harness the power of flame to actualize the inner self. Iron Flesh boosts defense and resilience. Use of this pyromancy requires caution, as the caster becomes exceedingly heavy and unable to move freely. And we have Great Heal Excerpt. Great Miracle cast by Advanced Clerics. Restores high HP. Great Heal Excerpt borrows only from several verses of Great Heal. As a result, it can only be cast a stark few times. And that'll do it. Now we got rings. We've got the Dragon Crest rings. Bellowing Dragon Crest ring. A special ring granted only to the most accomplished sorcerers at Vinheim Dragon School. This ring is engraved with an everlasting dragon and boosts the strength of sorceries. And then the Lingering Dragon Crest ring. A special ring granted only to the most accomplished sorcerers at the Vinheim Dragon School. The ring is engraved with a lingering dragon and boosts the length of the effects of sorceries. Jeez. And that should be everything, as far as I recall. Alright, and we're going to head back to the bonfire. Alright, and now that we're finally done with all of that, we are ready to head into Sen's Fortress. Huge, massive keep ahead of us. Yet it still is dwarfed by that wall. What's the durability on our weapon? Let me repair that real quick, just to be safe. That's definitely one thing you have to watch out for with katanas, is just to be careful to make sure that you keep them repaired. Because otherwise, you're going to end up being up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. Now we're good. Another option is just carry repair powder, but that stuff's not really cheap. Much easier to just keep upkeep. So you walk in, and immediately there's a button. Don't step on the button. Sen's Fortress. We have some snakes. Come at me, snake people. Now we'll step on the button. Trigger the dart trap. And weaken one of them pretty severely. And now we can fight them one-on-one. And these guys are parryable. And they are large. Alright, let's take a look around here. We got these massive pillars. We got some knight statues. And an item. Soul of a Brave Warrior. Have we gotten that one yet? I don't believe so. Soul of a brave undead warrior who has long ago gone hollow. Used to acquire a large amount of souls. Souls are the source of all life, and whether undead or even hollow, one continues to seek them. Okay. If we walk out, we've got a funhouse. Sen's Fortress is also known as Sen's Funhouse. Below us is a pit with a bunch of snake people and Titanite demons. Everybody's favorite. And if you look down here, there is a platform to land on. And we're going to be starting with that. So we're going to walk off, land down here, and there's a ladder right here. You don't want to stay down there long. Freaking dogs. I hope you guys can't hear them, but they are barking incessantly. Somebody's breaking pots. Let's go ahead and heal up. We got a snake guy up here. We got a large soul of a proud knight, and this wall, if you whack it, it's a hidden wall with another ladder. Go ahead and climb on up. And there's a big boy. You just want to watch out. They hit very hard. And he's gonna stomp. Now he's gonna rampage. And once he's done, you can just whack him in the head. And that takes care of the giant. And we get a Titanite chunk. So this is the chain I was talking about, and it's weird how they're kind of woven together to be the same chain. This was actually the giant that opened the gate for us. As you look down, that's the path we walked. There's the bell tower. Yeah. But that's a Titanite chunk. So we're gonna head back down. And from here, you just drop down, and you're right back where you were. Now, to get things started, I'm actually going to head across. Just dodge these axes. And then you want to run forward under this bridge to fight this guy, because there's one right up there that'll shoot lightning at you, so you want to be out of his line of sight. So then from here, I'm going to come forward, and I'm actually going to drop down, because I got some snake guys here that I want to kill. But you got to be careful, because they'll shoot lightning bolts at you. You just want to be very careful, because their lightning will mess you up. Come on, stand up. Now we just have the one left up top that's shooting at us. But now that we've killed them, I wish I could get him to fall. Yeah, we just have that one and the one that fell down, who's right there. So we can just hit him with a drop attack and finish that job. And we're going to very quickly switch our ring to the rusted iron, because this is a swamp. And we've got a Titanite demon to fight. So we're going to do that. Oh, I got clipped. Just going to back up. Let him come after me. Back up again. I want to fight him behind this pillar so that guy can't shoot me with lightning. Nope, not you. Come on. Oh, I rolled. Just heal up. Come on, come over here. We almost got this one. Stop it! Okay, that one's taken care of. For killing him, you get another Demon Titanite. That guy's still gonna try to shoot me. So there's another one right in front of us. This one's in here. So we're gonna head inside. And we'll take it on. And luckily, by fighting it in here, we don't really have to worry as much about the other guy. And then whenever they jump, you just want to back off. Because that attack has a really long hitbox. And there's that one. So they're not nearly as bad whenever they're by themselves. That was a Soul of a Brave Warrior. And that's a Scythe. So since I'm safe. The Scythe. It's a halberd-type weapon. Halberd with a large blade. Scythe adjusted for battle. Designed especially for slicing. However, one false swipe leaves one wide open. So it's another halberd-type weapon. So there's that. Additionally, we got another Demon Titanite for doing that. And walking over here, we'll find another one. And we're just going to fight him up close because his friend over there will shoot at us if we don't. So we want to stay out of his friend's aggro range. Come on. Keep coming. Come on. Keep coming. Keep coming. Stay over here. Here we go. And these ones are stronger. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm trapped. No, I got clipped. Damn it. All right, I'll be back down there. Be right back. All right, we are back. So we're going to run in and grab our souls right away. We're back to our one-on-one fight. Hopefully. We can keep it that way. Uh-oh, his friend's moving. I'm in trouble. Uh-oh. Good, now he's gonna shoot at me. Just gotta listen for the sound effects, I guess. Make sure I'm moving horizontally to that guy. Until he gets too close. Jesus. Alright, cool. We're gonna back up and see if he'll go away. Because that's unfavorable. I'm gonna walk around the corner because I didn't kill the lizards, the snake guys up top. So if I stay around this corner, they can't shoot me. Unless they want to come down, and then I'll kill them. Alright, let's see if they went back. Looks like it. Give his friend another minute. He's still pretty damaged. Luckily. Alright, let's go. Uh-oh. Damn it. I'll be right back. Alright, now that we're back down here, we're gonna try some charcoal pine resin. See if that'll make it any better. Snag ourselves our souls back. Perfect. Oh, it's not much better. Out of stamina. Uh-oh. There's his friend. Son of a gun. Alright, we're gonna have to back off again. And now we wait. Let him go back. Alright, now we'll see. Okay. Buff back up. But as you can see, these ones are far stronger. Come on. I don't want to waste another charcoal pine on you. I'm gonna. At this rate, Jesus. Yeah, gonna have to. Alright, that or I'll stop using charcoal pine resins. Just wait for him to go back. Alright. Is his friend back there yet? His friend's back. Alright, let's go. His friend's already moving. I saw it. Chug. Then I gotta roll. Yep. Roll in. Nope. Insta kill me. Cool. I'm gonna cut ahead till after I kill one. I'll quit making you guys watch this. You know what? I'm gonna stop I'm gonna stop doing what I don't recommend. Leave those two since they're stronger until later. I'm gonna do the same. You have no need of Demon Titanite right now. You can't use it till later. So just hold off. Fight them in a bit. There's no point. I'd come back with plus 15 weapons, or alternatively have just even higher stats helps immensely. So we're gonna continue through. So we're gonna take care of these snakes once again. Except this one didn't come, because he's a bastard. So we're just going to parry him and kill him. Then fight his friend. Oh, I missed that one. There we go. Stab him right in the back of the ankle, I guess. That'll do. So, since we're not going to keep fighting them, give me a moment. I lost my freaking humanity. And my souls. Give myself 10 humanity back. So, I've got my drop rates back up. And we'll get going. Alright, so pass through these. You want to go one at a time per cycle. And then you run through these two at the same time. Kill off this guy. There you go. Then you run across. Wait for the axe. Go. You got nothing over here, just pots. You got more of these statues. And a staircase up. And another set of axes on a bridge. With a guy shooting lightning at you from the other side. So it's the same tactic. Just be careful that he doesn't knock you back onto, or into an axe. If you look real carefully, there's a switch there and a dart section right there. Don't get shot. And then if you open this bad boy up, you got a large Titanite shard. Well, 2 of them. Okay, so you head through. Guy's sleeping right there. Leave him be for right now. You're gonna walk out here. No, it's a lizard guy. And that's a boulder. He's not dead, but the boulders exist. So if you can keep him right there, he'll get hit by the boulder again. Here it comes. And that'll take care of him. So the boulders are rolling from up there. I'll let you see that real quick. And they roll down. And there's a guy up there. So if you run right up here and go right here, you'll be fine, and the guy dies to the boulder. Run back in here. There's another chest. Inside it is the Ring of Steel Protection. Is it the top? It's at the top. There we go. This ring belonged to the Night King Rendal. It grants its wearer protection by boosting defense against physical attacks. Of the many legends surrounding the Night King Rendal, one of the more well-known speaks of his standing down a giant drake and slashing it to pieces. So yeah, it's a ring that gives you defense. Alright, we're going to wait for this boulder. And if we come forward, our buddy's down there. We're going to drop down and say hi. You can see that he's killed off some snake people.
Oh ho! Ah, where did you come from? Splendid news, I tell you.
What? What's so splendid?
Ah, so you see my plight. Yes, indeed. I've run up against a wall, or a ball to be precise. I'm afraid I'm a bit too tough to be outrunning those things. So here I sit in quite a pickle, but who knows? Perhaps we'll have another development.
Huh, so he can't get by. So long as you drop down and talk to him... Oh, dang it, I should have dropped down further back to get that item. Gotta do it again. So long as you drop down and talk to him, and then... I gotta watch for the rock. I'll die. I will not be happy. That was probably a mistake. That was. Yup. I got greedy. I'll be right back. Alright, now that we're back, I'll let this ball roll. Grab my souls. Come back. And then we're going to go forward. Do the same thing again. Stop here. There's a fog wall here, by the way. I'd hope this guy would run forward. Come on, you can't see me. You should be upset. You dick. Alright, I'll kill it. Hold on. Let me in the room, bastard. There goes a boulder. If we drop down from here, land up here, get our hands on the Shotel. Curved sword with sharply curved blade. Created by Arstor, the Earl of Karim. Requires great skill to wield, but evades shield defense and to sneak in damage. So yeah, with that, using power attacks, you can actually get around people's shields. Which is very useful. It's a pretty cool weapon. It's very unique. Alright, we're just going to go to the first door. We learned our lesson. Then we're going to go to the next one. and we get in the fog door. Okay, so you walk through the fog door. You find yourself what appears to be a room for chaining up prisoners. Looking here, you got an elevator running over there. And there's another button. But where is the arrow slit? Oh, you find it's right there. But if you whack this wall, you'll see an enemy coming. And if you wait and time it out properly, you can have it be them the one that gets shot. Alright, I got him once. You can often just outright kill that guy with that, but he wasn't cooperating. And if you listen, right there. So now the boulder trap comes from a different direction. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to follow one of these boulders down. We're going to ignore him. We'll be back. And right here appears to be a hole for the boulders to fall into. But if you watch, in a minute, should be able to see them. Yep, they're actually filling the hole in. So, we can go in here right now while we wait. And here's your first instance of a new enemy. Right there, you'll notice that that chain is pointing towards the entrance of the chest. And if you take out your binoculars... Oh no, that's the only... Oh, nope, there it is. You notice the chest moves. It's very slight. This is a mimic, and I'm gonna kill it. I advise you try to do as much damage as you possibly can when you wake this thing up, because it will mess you up. Mimics are actually a very hard enemy. If you let them attack. They have a lot of big sweeping attacks, and they do a lot of damage. Their grab will damn near kill you. And we get a lightning spear. So that is an adapted spear. Should have the same... Yeah, it has the same description, but it is a spear that deals lightning damage in addition to its normal damage. That's pretty good. And we have that lift that we saw right there, but we aren't taking that yet. We're going to come out here, peek around the corner, and you can see they broke through the wall. If you run right in here, grab the item that was on the edge there that you couldn't get earlier, and then we'll walk inside and we'll take a look at that. Now, every time I've been saying I don't recommend doing this grinding yet, wait till later, do it later, because it gets easier to get items, this is that item. The serpent is an imperfect... The golden covetous gold serpent ring. The serpent is an imperfect dragon and a symbol of the undead. Its habit of devouring prey even larger than itself has led to an association with gluttony. This gold ring engraved with the serpent boosts its wearer's item discovery so that more items can be amassed. So my item discovery right now is 210. But if I am to switch this over, which I'm actually going to be, it's now 410. It gives you a whole 200 item discovery, which is massive. It's a huge boost. So now that you have that, it's a good time to go back and get all the items that you want to get. So that was my recommendation, was to wait till we got that item. Additionally, grinding enemies gets easier and easier the stronger you get, because you can often one-shot the earlier ones. Now, if you step onto this, you'll notice there's blood everywhere. There's a damn good reason for it. Look right up there, there's spikes, and it raises you right into it if you're not careful. So be very careful. Then walking across, find that there's a door that we can't open from this side. So we're going to want to head down here. And here we got a big ramp. And we want to make sure this doesn't change. And it didn't. So we're going to come back. And now, what we're going to do is we're going to let this shoot. And we have a lever over here that's going to let us control it. And we're going to move it so it shoots down that ramp. So now they'll shoot that way. Meanwhile, we're going to head down this set of stairs once again. And if we look below us, we can see an item. I don't know why I can't walk. There we go. And a platform. So you're just going to want to drop down and kill off this guy. Grab your large soul of a proud knight. Walk through here. That's a real wall. I could have swore that one was fake, but I'm wrong. You walk in here. Get yourself some Black Sorcerer set, along with the Sorcery Hush. And you can open up that door that we weren't able to get through. So there's that. Now let's go over the Sorcery Hush along with that set. Sorcery developed by a certain surreptitious sorcerer at Vinheim Dragon School. Masks all noise of caster. Effectively, Vinheim is controlled by the Dragon School, and it is no wonder that the town has its share of dark secrets. And then the black set, the Black Sorcerer set. Okay, someone died. Hat worn by the secret sorcerers at Vinheim Dragon School. They secretly work with sound-based spells and never reveal themselves. And that's the description. So now, we can head back over here. And while we're back on these planks, there's a hole in this wall that leads into a cell. That was a tiny cell and a doorway. So if we drop down, we have this guy. I don't know where he came from. Not normally up here. But camera stuck in the wall, and I'll kill him. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea where he came from. But if you walk out here, you can get your hands on the Slumbering Dragon Crest ring. So another Dragon Crest ring. This ring was secretly worn by a certain surreptitious sorcerer at the Vinheim Dragon School. This ring is engraved with an everlasting dragon in silent slumber and masks all sound emanating from the wearer. So yeah, there's that. And then the only way back from here is you drop off right here, turn around, and head your way back up. But it's not that big of a deal because you've already killed all the enemies. So we're just going to run on through. And if I've done this correctly, I should have unlocked something else as well. Let's trigger that. I didn't get it last time. So if you walk over here, aha, yep, you open up that. But we don't want to be doing that with the boulder trap going. So we're going to listen. Doesn't sound like it moved. And then we're going to head up and we're going to change it again. Now that we've gotten that door open, or that wall open. Why did that reset? I triggered that one. That time it did move. So you can hear it, it's adjusting itself. So we're going to wait for the boulder. And now you just run right up. And if you jump, you can make it. Okay, so we're going to turn this so it's facing that way. And we're going to head down. So down here, we can walk into this room.
You seem quite lucid. A rare thing in these times. I am Logan. I'm a bit cooped up, as you can see. I have a bright idea. Suppose you set me free. I'm old and empty-handed, but I could repay you with knowledge and sorcery. This place is melting my mind. The inactivity is repressive.
Alright, so he's locked up. And with a master key.
Oh, heavens. Thank you. I'm safe. And I'd love to resume my travels. But I must log a few things first, and I owe you a favor. I will return to Firelink Shrine. Speak with me there, so that I may impart my sorcery.
Alright, so he's going to go to Firelink. If you don't have the master key, there is a key that you can get later on that I'll be showing, and it unlocks that. And we get a soul of a hero. And the soul of a hero is a big soul. Soul of a hero of legend who has long ago gone hollow. Used to acquire a large amount of souls. Souls are the source of all life, and whether undead or even hollow, one continues to seek them. Yeah, so we've freed Big Hat Logan. That is his name, by the way. And now we are all set. We're just going to head back up to the top, and we can continue forward. Yeah, provided you don't have the master key, there is a way to open that up later. You'll just have to come back for it. It's a bit of a hassle, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And here they go, shifting that again. Mildly annoying. Better heal up just in the off chance. Come on, send the boulders this way. There it is, go. And that was close. Now we can leave that alone, though, because we're going this way. For clarification, this way is literally just a pit, but you can see right there an item of importance. We can't get to it yet, but it's an item of importance. That item, if I recall correctly, is actually the key that I was just talking about. So trigger that trap. Don't get shot. And we get yet another bridge with axes. This one you're just going to want to run through all 4 at once. And then this way you've got a friend. Take care of him swiftly. You have a friend up there. Take care of them swiftly. And we have a friend below. If you head this way, out and around, we have another one right there. If he wants to be stupid, he can be stupid. There you go. And then we have an item right here, which is 2 more large Titanite shards. So if you didn't catch it already, the large ember, or the ember that we got, yeah, the large ember is required to make weapons to +6, but from there you can upgrade them the rest of the way to +10 without the ember. So it's just required for the ascension itself. All right, buddy. So this one's gonna throw lightning at you. Then you have an even thinner one with axes. The axes will protect you, so you just want to get on in between them. Watch out for the pressure plates. Walk around. We can kill this dumb bastard. Goodbye. That is a pit. Don't walk into that. And if you want, you can trigger these so you don't have to deal with them later. And there's a little ledge right there. In addition, you can see that here's like the foundation for the axes. And you can tell this is all actually over open sky. It's very deep, so not much sunlight gets through. We're going to traverse the white fog. We've now reached the top of Sen's Fortress. We're on the rooftops, the battlements. And we're going to head down these stairs. It's another Balder Knight. We haven't seen them in a while. I don't want to fight you on the stairs, buddy. So if you could kindly. It would be great. There we go. And he drops his shield. Cool. Head further down. And this way, got another Balder Knight. And he's guarding a chest. Drop someone else as well. Got another Titanite shard. Pop the chest open. As you look at this one, you can tell that this one is a normal chest. If the chain is curled backwards, away from the opening, then it's a normal chest. If it's curled towards you and it's straight, that's a mimic. And that's a flame stone plate ring. Stone plates, the symbol of a true knight, grant the strength to face various hardships. The red stone plate symbolizes fire and boosts defense against flame. So yeah, there's that. So now we head back up the stairs. And if we walk up here, here's where we exited. If you travel up this set of stairs, you can look above you, and that guy's gonna throw firebombs at us. Right there. Yep. So you want to be very careful. Here's a large soul of a brave warrior, and if you drop down right off this edge, hidden bonfire. So we're going to take a seat as he blows up the world. And we are actually just short of leveling up, so we're going to pop a soul real quick. Give me one of these. I actually think these are worth a lot. Yeah, they are. It's alright. We're going to level up. We're going to throw another point into intelligence. And then we're going to repair our stuff. And then as we leave this bonfire, yeah, let's go ahead and kindle this bonfire real quick. Let's go ahead and do it. Just get her done. So now we have a bonfire that holds 10 Estus again. We can stand up and head back out here. Here's our little drop way down. We're right back where we were. Head back out and we're outside. And you can see that that giant is picking up the boulders and dropping them down onto the mechanism. I can show you that in a minute, actually. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try to deal with that giant that's throwing bombs. So we're going to head up these stairs. We're just going to try to climb. We got 2 more large titanite shards. There's a guy over there. We'll deal with him in a minute. And we're just going to run all the way around. There's a path you can jump there. We'll come back to that. Our primary goal is taking care of that guy right now. Heading that way, there's a Baldurite, but there's literally nothing behind him as far as I recall. We'll double check that. Got some Baldur gauntlets again. Yeah, there's literally nothing back here. I don't know why this area exists, to be blatantly honest, besides the fact that you get a phenomenal view. Here you can get a back view of the fortress. See the door down there. See where he's dropping boulders. As scary as it is, it's still really beautiful. It's a beautiful sight. Sorry. Words. Then you got 2 cages just hanging right there. I don't think the Master Key can open that. We're gonna find out. No, you can't. Okay. Master Key can't open everything. It can open a lot of things. But it can't open everything. So we're gonna run across here. We got a guy shooting at us. And he's gonna throw a black firebomb right there. Yup. Walk out here. We've got a staircase up, a bridge across over to here. Let's go see what's over here. Walk in here, there's a little house and a summon sign for Iron Tarkus. We'll be coming back for that. But for now, we're heading up. Heal up real quick. Here's our giant. And he's going to try to mess us up. But we're going to try to kill him. Gotta be really careful with that. That will destroy you. Come on, stamina up. There we go. That takes care of that giant. Giving us another Titanite chunk, and none of these giants respawn. Here we can get a good look at our challenge ahead of us. Damn post. There we go. Son of a bitch. I tried to zoom in. That is the Iron Golem. He's massive. But yeah, so this golem, or this giant, does not respawn. So he won't be throwing firebombs anymore ever again. So you don't have to worry about that. Now if we head down here, we can roll off, land back here. As you look down, there's the depths of Sen's Fortress. And we can head over here, and if you're very careful, you can make this jump. And if you're not, you'll get an item anyways. And you get the sniper crossbow. So, sniper crossbow. Large crossbow with long distance used by Kareem snipers, often used with sniper bolts. But while crossbows are normally easy to use, the sniper crossbow requires dexterity. And it does, and a lot of strength while you're at it. And then we have sniper bolts. Red feathered bolts used with a sniper crossbow. Their long range makes them effective for sniping. So there's a lot of connection with Kareem right now in this area. Son of a bitch. I'll be right back. Alright, having gotten souls back, we're gonna head back to the bonfire. No we won't, we'll do that later. Do it right before the end, no worries. Alright, so we're gonna head this way, head back up, and try to make that jump again. See if we can pull that off. The guy's gonna shoot at us, but that's fine. There we go. You just gotta get really close to the edge. We have an NPC in here.
Another undead, eh? I took on Sen's fortress alone, but I'm no different from those vile creatures. I was driven by conceit. You think you're different? That you can handle it? Yes, I remember that feeling. For I was the same. So, let me help you out, with your soul searching.
And this is a vendor. And he sells black fire bombs and green blossoms. He sells large titanite shards, which is the first time you have the ability to buy these. And they aren't cheap here. He sells some unique weapons. He sells the great sword, which we don't have. And he sells the tower shield. Sells the Katarina armor, along with the steel armor, and the Balder armor if you didn't get it already, and 2 more stone plate rings.
There's nothing more to say. I'm finished. We're both on the brink, you see. End of story. You bloody fool. Let me give you a nibble of advice. Don't even consider visiting Anor Londo. Not in your state. For a century they've tried and failed. The Night King Rendell, Black Iron Tarkus, and even Logan himself. You won't stand a chance, you'll be eaten alive. But go along if you wish, if only to deepen your despair.
Don't tell me what to do. We're gonna go down this set of stairs. All the way. Be very careful, it's just a freaking pit below until you get to the bottom. It's very low. Once you reach the bottom, there's a doorway in front of you with the snake person. There you go. And if you look right up there, that's the doorway we were looking through earlier. Here's your cage key. Where are you at? There it is. Key to the hanging cage in Sen's fortress. If a hapless adventurer becomes fatigued during an imprudent attempt to overcome the fortress, the serpent men will not kill him, but lock him in a lonely cage. Eventually, unless they have forgotten, they drag the victim off to who knows where. So there's that. They're being dragged off to somewhere. Just keep that in mind in the back of your head. The serpent men drag undead off to somewhere without killing them. Strange. So, we're going to come back out of here. And we are going to run across and jump. There we go. Barely made that. And if you come right over here, you can come over to this cage, unlock it, and step inside. And once you do, it'll function like an elevator. It takes you down here, back to the starting bridge. So you're gonna step out and step back in and block. There you go. So now they'll alternate, just like the one at Firelink. So now you always have a shortcut back up here in case you need it. So you ever want to skip the majority of sends, there you go. So now we're gonna head back, because we've done pretty much all we want to do this side of it. We're gonna head back down over here, because we have another branch to explore. Big old Iron Knight, the Burke Knights, right in front of us. Take care of him. This one does respawn. One more. There we go. Alright, nothing from him that time. As I said, he does respawn, though. We got a ladder. Take it down and make our way up the stairs. We have a person. And he doesn't appear to be friendly. We got a bow. He's got a rapier. He's got a pretty unique moveset, too. Don't like fighting him on these stairs. The best way to deal with him is kind of just block his attacks and deal with him. Come on, man. There we go. Took care of him. He's wearing the Elite Knight armor, so he's from Astora. And we got Rickard's rapier. It's a unique weapon. A rapier with intricate decorations, chosen weapon of the infamous undead Prince Rickard. Rickard's exploits are told in monomyth. He was born into royalty, but wandered the lands in a fateful, ill-conceived journey. He became undead and disappeared up north. So he was here, and he was guarding a treasure hoard. Inside this treasure hoard, we had a rare ring of sacrifice. Where you at? Right there. This mystical ring was created in a sacrificial rite to Velka, the goddess of sin. The magenta-shaded ring is especially rare. Its wearer will lose nothing upon death, and will be freed from any curse whatsoever, but the ring itself breaks. And a divine blessing. Alright, where are you at? There you are. Holy water from the goddess Guinevere. Fully restore HP and undo irregularities. The goddess of sunlight Guinevere, daughter of the great lord of sunlight Gwyn, is cherished by all as the symbol of bounty and fertility. So he was guarding gifts from two different goddesses. And goddesses that we will soon learn don't exactly get along. So that's strange. Perhaps he served both of them. Perhaps he stole them. Who knows? I'm afraid we won't get much more information about Rickard. We're just left that to find out. Alright, so since we are at the point of the boss fight, it's time for grinding. Because there's drops from a lot of these enemies. So I'm gonna pop into the bonfire. Oh wait, actually, let me show this off first, because I have homeward. So you can actually also get over to that giant by just coming over here. And if you run and jump, heal. If you run and jump, it is actually possible to get here. And then you can kill him. But he does respawn. And if you do come down here, be careful. Oh, please no. As I was saying, he will mess you up. Be careful, because he can knock you off the edge, and you get another Titanite chunk for that. And your only way down is to drop down right there where the boulders were. But I'm going to homeward and return to the bonfire. And with that, we're going to get a quick Nope. No, we're not. Same thing. Gonna bust a soul. Maybe. There we go. Bust a soul. And let's level up real quick. We'll put another point into intelligence. And I need to repair my equipment. And I will see you guys at the next drop. Alright, the large knight that I was just fighting is capable of dropping large titanite shards. Alright, and the serpents with 4 arms are capable of dropping a flamberge. Didn't get anything else from the other ones. Alright, so the flamberge is a greatsword. This greatsword with an undulating blade is the choice weapon for the slithering serpent men of Sen's Fortress. This weapon is designed to flay the skin and causes heavy bleeding. As you can see, it does have bleed damage, so it's a greatsword with bleed. And then these guys can drop Man Serpent Greatswords. We'll talk about that one on the way up. The single-bladed, blood-stained greatsword is the choice weapon of the slithering serpent men of Sen's Fortress. An ordinary human would have great difficulty swinging this heavy beast effectively. So it's another greatsword. Additionally, this guy can drop parts of the steel armor. Additionally, he can drop the tower shield. So we'll show off the tower shield and the steel armor real quick. And then I'll get the rest of the steel armor. Armor of the Knights of Baronkite, known for their heavy armaments and armor. Countless Knights of Baronkite, once extolled as the mightiest of mighty, became undead and ventured to Lordran, but their journey was for naught, as they went hollow, and became a threat to all undead. And then the shield. Tower shield. Metal great shield used by Knight Baronkite, known for his heavy armor. This thick plate of iron is heavily defensive, but ultra heavy. Great shields are often very stable and deflect attacks. However, one cannot parry, and instead bashes with this shield. And it is a very good shield, but it is also incredibly heavy. We got the steel leggings. Leggings of the Knight of Baronkite, known for their heavy armaments and armor. Countless Knights of Baronkite, once extolled as the mightiest of mighty, became undead and ventured to Lordran, but their journey was for naught, as they went hollow and became a threat to all undead. Okay, so those are still the same description. You can also get a great axe. You can get a steel helm and another great axe. Alright, so we got the steel helm. Da-da-da. Yep, same description. Okay, one more thing. And there they are, the steel gauntlets. That one took a while. See if they're any different. Heavy armaments. Nope, they're all the same. Okay, so we have the full steel set. And we're going to head back to the bonfire real quick. With that all done, we're going to take a walk to go visit somebody, but first we're going to repair our equipment and restore our humanity. Reverse our hollowing. Yeah, to my knowledge, that is all of the drops that are available in Sen's Fortress. Besides, obviously, the Titanite demons down below that I already killed 2 of. Each of them will drop a demon Titanite. And that's pretty much it. So now, head up here. I had to fight that knight so many damn times. He just kept dropping me great axes. I think I have like 4. We run across and jump over here, and we're gonna come talk to our bud. One thing to note is, oddly enough, he's kind of levitating off the ground.
Oh yes, it's you. What is it?
And we are going to purchase. Also, you can buy black firebombs here. So if you didn't already have some, there you go. We're gonna grab the greatsword. And we're gonna grab each of these rings. And we will be coming back for the rest of the Katarina set later. But we're gonna be picking up one piece. We'll get the legs.
Go along, try and make something, but nothing.
There we go. Alright, so going over what we got. We got a greatsword. It's an ultra greatsword. One of the gigantic straight greatswords. Very few have what it takes to wield this incredibly heavy, damage-dealing monster, a favorite of the Knights of Baronkite, known for their heavy armor and black iron Tarkus. Oh, known for their heavy armor and black iron Tarkus. Sorry. And as you can see, it is very heavy. It needs 28 strength to wield it in one hand. We had gotten the tower shield from a drop. I believe it's the same shield he sold. Yeah, it is, because he wouldn't sell the other one. And otherwise, we got our hands on some rings. Stone plates, the symbol of a true knight, grant the strength to face various hardships. The blue stone plate symbolizes souls and boosts defense against magic. And then stone plates, a symbol of a true knight, grant the strength to face true hardships or various hardships. The yellow stone plate symbolizes thunder and boosts defense against lightning. And the first piece of the Katarina armor, wherever it is, there it is. Distinctly shaped leggings worn by the Knights of Katarina. Outside Katarina, they are often ridiculed for their onion-like shape, infuriating the proud knights, but the masterfully forged curved design makes it very effective for parrying. Yeah. So that's that. Missed the jump. I'm gonna fall all the way down. Heal up, so I don't die when I fight this guy. I'm gonna drop attack him. I don't know why I didn't drop attack him last time. And these Baldur Knights, just to be clear, drop large Titanite shards, unlike the normal ones. They are also far stronger. Strangely enough, if you think about it, we have Baronkite Knights, Baldur Knights, and Man Serpents, all in the same area, along with Giants. Sen's Fortress is kind of a cluster, but everyone's here. You gotta wonder why. What are they trying to reach? What's their goal? Regardless, we're gonna climb up. Come around here, just like last time. There's another view of the Iron Golem. Ooh, whoops. Missed him. Barely lived. And he drops Baldur armor. But yeah, there's another view of him. You can see he's holding a giant axe. And since we're going to fight him, we're going to switch off of that ring. And we're going to put on the Chloranthy ring. Chloranthy ring boosts your stamina recovery. As you can see, makes it come back faster. And we are going to summon Iron Tarkus. Good old Black Iron Tarkus. And you can see he is wielding the greatsword. There he is. And he's yet again another white phantom. Alright. Let's do this. You ready, Tarkus? Get the Iron Golem ahead of us. Come at me, buddy. Over here. Now, he has a couple moves you need to look out for. He does large sweeping attacks with his axe. Somehow that missed Tarkus. He will jump back. He'll do a grab attack, which he's about to do. And he's got Tarkus, where he slams you down. Big sweeps. He'll stomp. And additionally, if you do enough damage to his legs, he will start to topple. There's the jump back. He'll do that swing. Oh, he's dead. Good work, Tarkus. If you attack his legs enough, he'll start to tumble, and if you attack them again, he'll fall onto the ground. And if he falls off the edge, he dies. So, it's actually very easy to kill the golem if you're fighting him by yourself. Just focus a leg, don't take damage, and do as much damage as you can to drop him. And when he starts stumbling, hoping he's near the edge, or otherwise just beat the shit out of him. We got the core of the Iron Golem. Soul-serving is the core of the Iron Golem, guardian of Sen's Fortress, and slayer of countless heroes seeking Anor Londo. Originally a bone of an everlasting dragon, used to acquire a huge amount of souls or to create a unique weapon. Alright, so we've got a ring in front of us. But we're going to be touching that next time. This time, that's going to be it. So, it's time for a rest. Meet me back here next time as we ascend the Grand Wall to Anor Londo. I'll see you guys then. And until then, don't you dare go hollow.